Hey, this is Dave and I'm with my brother Rich and we renovate houses. Today we're working on gutters, and specifically we're working on a way to keep the leaves out of the gutter, and we found a pretty good solution. It's easy, it lasts about 5 years, and I think you'll like it. If you're new to our channel, consider subscribing. We're going to show you how to do a job yourself and save a ton of money in the process. It's especially true with these foam gutter guards. If you have a pro company come in and do it, it's pricey. These are pretty inexpensive and the installation process is super easy. The gutter guards, once they're done and in, they're going to sit like this, and the top of this is going to be flush with the gutter. And so you just have to do a couple modifications to get them in there right. All right, you can see here we've already replaced one of these gutter guards, one of these plastic gutter guards with the sponge. And the problem we've been having is on these, these keep the leaves out, but it also keeps the water out because water tends to, on a really on a surface where there's a lot of water running off it, it's been running over the gutter guards and down, and that's a problem. You know, we're trying to divert the water and not just make another surface where it can pour onto the ground. So these foam gutter guards, the purpose of them is to let the water, they're very porous. You can see that they're like a sponge, even less dense than a sponge, and so the water goes right through this, but the leaves will sit on top, and then the leaves dry out. On a windy day they just blow away, and you're left with a pretty good solution. Okay, this stuff is called gutter stuff because you're basically stuffing it in your gutter. It's somewhere around $2, $3 a square linear foot, and lasts probably around 5 years. At least that's our experience. So here's what we're going to do. We have our gutters are bracketed. They have these brackets on them. So we're going to cut a little groove in here wherever these brackets are, so that we want this to sit flush with the top of the gutter, or as close as we can get to that. And so all you got to do is to measure it. We got this piece here, and here's my bracket. I cut a groove in there, and now I'm just going to continue, and I'm only going to go like a 1/2 inch or 3/4 of an inch deep. So you just cut on the sides, and then you can just peel this stuff out. And see, what we're doing is just giving us a little bit of a channel for that one bracket there. All right, so to put this in, you want the skinny part right here to tuck into the lip underneath the gutter like this, and the fatter part back here is going to be in the back of the gutter. And so what we do, you can do this either way, but I like to do it this way, where we put the back in first, then we're just going to tuck the lip into that slot. And there you go. Okay, on the second piece, first we're going to measure the length, and we're going to go right to the edge here. And the beauty of this is it doesn't have to be, you just want to scribe cut it to start, and then this stuff cuts pretty easily. And just keep peeling it back and cutting a little deeper each time. All right, now so we got the right length. Now what we want to do is I want to cut a little cut in the side of this here, so it slides over this piece. And so I'm just going to look at that and say, yeah, it looks about like right there. So I just need a relief cut. So that's good on that side. Now I've got my bracket right here. So what I'm going to do is cut this on. I'm going to just go on one side of this, and I'm going to see if I can go down and slide it in and then cover it. Okay, so now I've gone down deep enough to where that'll go under there, and now I'm gonna come back on this side right here and cut another relief cut in the side of in the side of this so this goes over the bracket. You don't have to do this, but you know, this will look neater. All right, so now let's go ahead and stuff this in. And it's it takes a little bit of finesse, but it goes in pretty easily. We put some of this before on a second and third story, and it's a little bit of, it takes a little bit of wrestling, so you want to make sure you got good ladder support. So, and then what we're doing is just tucking in the front edge, and then we'll pull the back end up. Slide it over the leaf cut here, this side. And then we can just reach back in here and pull it up. And there you go. And this, again, this is all designed so that the water runs off the house into here. The leaves will just stack up here on a wet day, say, and then the next dry day, the leaves dry off and then blow off the house. So it's a really neat solution. If you're looking for a solution like this, we're Amazon affiliates. This stuff is called Gutter Stuff, and there's a link in the description below. If you're pricing out the gutter guard stuff, we had these inside the old setup, and these are things you wouldn't have to buy because, again, these provide cover for the downspout holes as well. So if you're going to price it out, don't forget stuff like this. If you have any comments, you can put them in the comment section below, and we'll respond to them as soon as we can. Hope this video helps. Thanks for viewing, and be sure and check out this video. Is it this video? This video? This video? This video? Which side you want it on?
That's perfect.